checked in for Anderson. Wade comes in for Norris Cole. And it's Chalmers in for Napier. Got that one up quick. Young's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
Wade misses.
Not sure why he's insisting on shooting from out there. It's just not working for him right now.
Lynn dishes to Johnson. And again, it's the Lakers from deep. Miami leading by 5. Wade kicks to Chalmers. From downtown, good on the shot. Chalmers has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Johnson attacking.
But Wesley Johnson has been getting it done. He's got 10 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
Well, it's no secret. I mean, the more points he can come up with from out there, the better off they'll be offensively with their spacing.
It's his first trip to the line. Well, we all know the Lakers in transition. Ownership passed down to the next generation in early 2013. And for the first time in L.A., Clark, a bit of uncertainty in that leadership situation.
Yep, a few cracks starting to show their partner, Laker great Magic Johnson, airing his concerns with some of the decision-making. Disharmony, not quite sure of who's going to run things, some injuries as well. And just a lot didn't go the way the Lakers had hoped or wanted it to.
And it's Wade in the corner from outside the arc. And again, Miami with the triple.
Tough three there. The defender was draped all over him, but he still found a way to knock it down.
And when you look at the Lakers, they say that second-generation businesses have a high failure rate. Only time will tell if they can continue the remarkable winning streak this team has enjoyed through the years.
Count the bucket.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Yeah, I don't know, Clark. I think there might be even more defense in warm-ups. I mean, this is kind of embarrassing.
It's Young on the wing. Yes! And a nice assist from Lynn. Lynn's got his 8th assist in the game.
And, you know, for the Lakers with the harder cap, they can't outspend like they used to. With the internet, players like Durant don't need to be in a big market to get exposure like it was in days past. So the Lakers will need to outsmart other teams to continue their success.
Some changes for the Lakers. Hill comes in for Robert Sacre, and it's Boozer in for Ryan Kelly.
The Lakers winning the amnesty bidding this summer to bring in Carlos Boozer. He had a down season a year ago, but on the final year of his contract, he'll have some extra motivation to bounce back.
Miami leading by 12. Inside to Bosch. It's stolen by Hill. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kobe Bryant certainly had a unique childhood, spending time in Italy where his father played professional basketball. Kobe said, once I moved overseas, the game of basketball became my refuge. I developed a passion and relationship with the game. My grandfather used to tape games and mail them to me. It was special just to sit down and watch the game. Gentlemen, over to you.
He's always had that passion. Thanks, Doris. And for Carlos Boozer, weighed by the Bulls as they brought in Pau Gasol. But he can help this Lakers team.
Yeah, you know, he certainly bolsters their front line. And as I said, in a contract year, he couldn't ask for a better stage to showcase his game than the bright lights of L.A.
Hill drives in. That's good. Here's Chalmers. Wade, right side. His three-pointers off the mark.
Not a shot he should have taken in the face of such tough defense. He needed to get a better look.
And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. The Heat leading by 9. Pass to McRoberts. Launches it. And it's good. McRoberts has got 11 points.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the three. But that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
And the Lakers making a change here. Ryan's checked in to the right side. Here's Bosch. Misses off the right iron. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. Danny Granger is checked in for Josh McRoberts. Guys, we have seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
Well, you like the smooth operating they're showing you here. I mean, things are clicking, and more importantly, it makes them tough to defend.
There's no agenda. I mean, the ball's just moving to whoever is open, and as a result, they've kind of developed a clicking kind of pace to their game. It's been fun to watch.
And Hill throws it down.
Carving out some space and eating a little glass at the offensive end while he's doing it.
You got it with a ferocious follow.
Yeah, but just another day at the office for him. That's what he does.
A nice shot by Granger.
Really did a nice job recognizing the mismatch that he had and immediately cashing in with that mid-range jumper.
To the middle, the 11-footer, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. And that's 17 points for Luol Deng. Here's Boozer. That's good, and it's Kobe with the assist. The Heat leading by 15. Tipped away. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Udonis Haslem is checked in for the Heat. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Nash is checked in for Jeremy Lin. Here's Bryant. The 19-footer is on the money. Kobe's got 31 points.
He has not lost his focus today. Even when things haven't gone his team's way, he's still bringing it.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I have no idea why he was fouling there.
And even the foul, I mean, you can't be wrapping guys up like that. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. That's a meaningless play.
And the Lakers Making a change here. Davis is checked in. Lakers trail by 16. And here's Kobe for three. It's hauled in by the Heat. Bosh has got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
Well, after that great first quarter from outside, he's cooled down here.
Kind of rare to see him come up empty on a wide open look.
And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. The Heat leading by 16. Here's Haslam. No good from outside. Here comes Kobe. He has 31. Unloads. And the Lakers with another miss. The Heat shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game. Haslam, that's good.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Lakers trail by 19. Nash with it. And Granger picks him up defensively. Hill passes to Bryant. From 18 feet away. Another shot. Fires for three. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. 34 points for Kobe Bryant.
And he does it again. What can you say? The defense continues to allow him to get open out there. They've got to know that he can knock down that shot. Put somebody on him.
And he commits the intentional foul. And the Heat with some changes. Anderson, he's checked in for Bosh. Napier comes in for Dwayne Wade. And Cole subbed in for Mario Chalmers. Randall's checked in for the Lakers. And he gets it to go.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
Bryant lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Kobe's got 36.
They've slowed down casting those triples here in the second.
I'd actually like to see them go back outside, Clark, because they had a good flow, a good pace here early on. And what jumps out at you guys, the assist totals. I mean, they have been dominant in that category. It's the ball movement, the player movement, great rhythm to their offense.
Clearly seems to me a different mindset between these teams.
That's good.
Three-pointer has been his best weapon here today, no question.
The D has been all mixed up, confused, bamboozled, allowing him way too much space.
Back to Nash. Pass to Randall. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Anderson. Here's Napier. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. And so a pretty lopsided. Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, I mean, he has been everywhere.
I know we've said this many times before, but I'll say it again. He had a great first half, just an explosive offensive display there.
At the end of the day, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had. He can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
And on the floor for Byron Scott as we get into the second half. Inside, it's Boozer and Hill. Jeremy Lin is out there with Kobe, and it's Johnson in at the 3 slot. And here's Kobe for 3. Johnson kicks to Bryant. Second shot opportunity, and he gets the bucket. Kobe's got 38 points.
You know, normally when you dominate on the glass, it really shows up on the scoreboard, but not so much here today.
You're right, Steve. Typically, it is a good barometer that indicates who's winning, but not so.
Lakers shooting 66% right now. This offense getting everything they want out there.
I'm not sure how I like this one. He used the rim to get some true hang time there.
Now, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Okay, I'll buy that. I'll buy that for now.
The Heat were really in a class of their own last year when it came to offensive firepower and shot an amazing rate.
Yeah, they ended with a 50% shooting mark, which is really just off the charts. I mean, to go that entire season at that clip, impressive.
Releases. And another basket for the Lakers.
Well, with his team struggling, he is taking it upon himself to get them back into this game.
For Miami, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. They get Luol Deng.
For example, with the Heat, they shot 50% from the floor last year, and the second-place team in that category was the Spurs, less than 49. So incredible shooting for Miami.
You know, just thinking about the Heat, it seemed every shot they took would go in and they wouldn't settle for anything less than a great look at the basket. That's really how you get to shoot over 50% as a team.
And the Heat shooting the lights out in this one, 77%.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
That's flat out embarrassing.
Shot from the wing, drained for 2 points. Deng's got 4 points this quarter.
Coming out strong here in the third quarter. That's 4 for 5 shooting for this team.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And here's Kobe for 3. Here's Boozer. Passes it to Hill. Lets it go from deep. And Kobe Bryant gets the 3. Bryant's got 45 points.
And that's his first 3 of the second half after really lighting it up beyond the arc in the first.
And the Heat call time here.
The Lakers last season, and this is a remarkable factoid here, folks, that was only the 6th time in franchise history, going all the way back to the 40s, that the Lakers had missed the playoffs. Obviously, the Lakers fans are not accustomed to missing the postseason.
The rebound by McRoberts. Miami's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Inside to Bosh. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. Here's Boozer. Over to the left wing. It's stolen by Deng. Here's Wade. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Wade's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Yeah, they've done a great job causing havoc and then taking advantage in transition offensively.
The Heat have gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. Another shot. And Chris Bosh again. Bosh has got 23.
They have to box out better than that. I mean, that putback is just another example of the difference between these two teams today.
And the shot is good from Johnson.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Heat have gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. Got that bucket in no time at all. 27 points for Dwayne Wade.
Boy, he's putting up big numbers in that three-point column, guys.
Chalmers dishes to McRoberts. His three-pointer's off the mark.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, because you know if you continue to give up open looks like that, you're in big trouble.
And the wide-open shot from Chalmers. Cans it from downtown. Chalmers has got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Heat. Hill passes to Lynn. Kobe against Chalmers. Tries from 16, and he drops that one in. Bryant's got 47 points.
And his shots are dropping right now. This quarter has been very kind to him.
Shoots the three. Rebound the Lakers. Johnson's got his third rebound tonight.
And he continues to search for his rhythm. It's eluded him to this point.
You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Deng with the bucket. Here's Kobe. Non-stop scoring machine here. Left side Bosh. Here's the three. And that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Miami.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And another thing they're doing is really taking advantage of fast break opportunities, scoring some easy baskets.
And Boozer throws it down.
That's how to make your mark on the boards, with an emphatic finish.
Oh, Clark, he was savage on that second opportunity.
Yeah, those are the types of possessions that are really demoralizing for a defense, guys.
Here's McRoberts. Again, the Heat, good for two. Now here's Kobe. Right side, Bryant. Buries the long-range jumper. Bryant's got 52 points.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
Kobe Bryant in his 19th season in the league, but remember, he's played in 220 career playoff games. That's almost 3 additional seasons worth of games. Then you factor in his play with Team USA. I'll tell you, he's got a lot of mileage on those legs. Not the best. shot, long range, and with a defender right in his space.
And defensively, that's the kind of work he's known for. I mean, he loves to lock you up.
And Kobe Bryant, top 5 in all-time minutes played.
And, Kevin, you know those minutes add up, but he's found ways to overcome the wear and tear and still remain effective. His great skill level and ability to make tough contested shots remains valuable.
Well, Luol Deng was supposed to have a lot more help in Chicago as they got healthy, but injuries struck once again, and they were forced to ship Deng off to help in the next rebuilding project. First time Deng has ever played in a different uniform.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Chris Anderson is checked in for Bosh. Granger comes in for Josh McRoberts. Napier, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And Cole subbed in for Mario Chalmers.
He's just going to punish you on the glass, and it's pretty deflating right now when you're trailing and you continue to give up second chance passes.
And Luol Deng, Clark, one of only 5 Bulls in history to play in a 10th year with the team, the 4th leading scorer in their franchise's history.
And Kevin, Coach Thibodeau called him the glue of the team, the Velcro guy. But despite everything he meant to the organization, his free agency weighed heavily. He refused a significant extension offer, so they felt they had to go in a different direction.
And the Heat making a change here. Haslam's checked in. Young against Granger. And Young kicks to Randall. The dish to Nash. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe.
You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times.
Cole, the pass to Haslam. Makes it off the glass. Haslam's got 8.
Look how well he led him there with that pass.
Los Angeles has gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. And Danny Granger gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Young outside. Nash outside. In low to Davis. Out to Nash. Outside, Kobe. 4 on the clock. His 3-pointers off the mark. And for the Heat, their shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game. And he gets it to go. 14 points for Danny Granger.
Crisp pass into the paint.
And Clark, they've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, I think so. Too cool. I mean, just not forceful enough, not alert or aggressive enough, and sometimes trying to do too much with the basketball.
Yeah, sometimes you just got to make the easy pass. Somebody's open, throw it to them. When you do that multiple times, the game starts to find a flow to itself. And that kind of defense is just not going to cut it, guys. I mean, they have to get a hand in his face.
And that one's good. Randall's got his second bucket of the game to go.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
Almost pulled the trigger, but he realized he had a better look for his teammate.
Lakers shooting an outstanding 55% from the field since the half. You know, their execution has been on point. The shot by Bryant, no good. And here are the Heat now. Over to the wing. It's stolen by Randall. Outside Bryant. In low to Davis. Out to Nash. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. From past the arc. And Kobe the bucket with the assist by Nash. 55 points for Kobe Bryant.
This is unbelievable. What a shooting exhibition we're seeing out there today.
Napier. And the rebound goes to Nash.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
And here's Young from the arc. And another 3 for the Lakers.
So hard to try to play defense with the height mismatch out there that's on the perimeter, and they gave up the 3-pointer.
No coverage that time. Haslam's got 7 points here in this quarter.
This is great. 3-pointers going down quickly at both ends.
Yeah, it took them no time to answer back on that possession.
And he gets it to go. 57 points for Kobe Bryant.
I don't know who was supposed to be on him there, but clearly a mistake by the defense.
Napier kicks to Anderson. Soft touch off the glass.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Young with no one around. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Young's got 26 points. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's the Heat delivering the blowout. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. Lakers shooting 64%. Beautiful all-around play by this offense. We've got Haslam. Napier is out there with Williams. Then there's Danny Granger. And it's Hamilton in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Granger for the three. And he gets the bucket.
You know, they've been able to depend on his offense all game long, guys. He's drained a lot of shots out here.
And between now and the horn, Steve, the ball should be in his hands as much as possible if they want to continue to build this lead.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
Oh, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
The offensive rebound. Here's Henry, and there's the call. Miami with the foul. Nash, the pass to Clarkson. Triple from the wing.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but, you know, the defense still needs to keep an eye on it.
Napier kicks to Williams. And another basket for Miami.
Nice pass. That one was right on target.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Kelly dishes to Nash. Here's Henry. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Nash has got assist number 8 here in this one already.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Clarkson. And he's good on the 3-ball. Clarkson's got 9 points in the quarter.
A lot of space out there in transition when you get that far away from the hoop.
Here's Haslam. And again, Miami with the triple.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Lets it go from the wing. Again, the Lakers.
This quarter has brought out the best in them, fellas. Even though they're still trailing, he's been impossible to contain.
Expanding his range. That's good. Haslam's got 19 points.
You can just see his confidence rising every time he knocks one down beyond the arc.
Clarkson passes to Nash. Henry kicks to Nash. Here's Clarkson. Jacks up a 3. And the rebound goes to Danny Granger. Williams with a clean look. And again, Miami with the triple.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Kelly kicks to Sacre. Out to Nash. Feeds to Henry. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
Incredible. Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3-ball with one of their own.
Let's keep this thing going, guys. I love seeing a 3-point battle like this.
Here's Nash. Hamilton pulls it in. Miami's gotten in the groove from 3-point range. They are 4 for 4 since the third quarter ended. And that'll be Miami as it goes out of bounds. The Heat retain possession. Here's Haslam. And it's Miami with another.
They ran that inbounds play perfectly there to get the quick hitter.
Lakers have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Henry with it, and Granger picks him up defensively. Nash kicks to Clarkson. Pulls up on the wing. There's the bucket. Good. Clarkson's got 13 points in the second half.
That's a nice play there. The more contributors this team can get, the better.
In the corner, it's Hamilton. And again, Miami with the triple. Lakers have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. And that one's good. Kelly.
Very clever passing. That was just beautifully done.
The Heat shooting the lights out in this one. 77% on the wing, Williams. And another basket for Miami.
Just putting on a passing display out there.
Well, just add another fantastic assist to the highlight reel for this guy.
Here's Henry. Granger covering. Puts up a 3. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
You got to respect him out there. He can hit that shot.
Clarkson's got it going outside tonight, hitting 4 of 5, 12 points from three-point land. Took him no time at all on that one. Haslam's got 24 points.
It's been a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. He's in a groove, and that tray of his has just been deadly.
And it's Miami's ball. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Here's Napier, and it's Miami with another.
Well, the defense has been consistently slow in transition. That's why you see this big differential in fast break points.
Yeah, you know, you want to be aggressive offensively, but you got to have defensive floor balance, and you can't leave yourself exposed like that over and over again.
Well, there's so much talk about the intentional foul, whether it's good for the league or not. Some people say, hey, keep the rule, make the guys make the free throw. If he can't make a free throw, then coach has to take him out. On the other hand, it's boring to watch. It slows the game down. I'd like to see the elimination of the rule. Don't let a foul fest go on and just have a parade to the foul line.
And going back to the hack the player strategy, you hate to see fouling as a productive strategy.
You know, I'm not a big fan of it. It's certainly allowed, but I think it's gets away from the spirit of the game. Certainly don't think it's what Dr. Naismith intended. But on the other hand, every NBA guy should be able to make 60% of his free throws.
And he gets it to go. And that's now 20 points for Danny Granger.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think that's what's keyed this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. Defense hasn't been able to set up.
From the wing, count the bucket.
Boy, has he picked it up in the second half. He's on fire.
Williams for three, and the shot is good. Williams has got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Miami.
And as hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan should be simple. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Granger from outside. No luck, so the Lakers will take it the other way. Nash's shot is off.
He's killing them with his poor shooting. The defense is more than willing to give him those shots now.
The Lakers shooting has been just outrageous, 64% from the field to this point.
You know, for a guy his size, he doesn't play above the rim very often like he did on that slam.
Still got some power behind him, though.
Yeah, I mean, you let him get in close like that, he'll throw one down hard on you.
And the shot is good.
They are wreaking havoc on him with the three-point shot here.
Lazy perimeter defense, Clark. You got to take the shooter's airspace away from them.
He dishes it to Henry. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Henry's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
He is remarkably hot this quarter. He has yet to miss a shot.
Haslam tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Los Angeles now. Shoots it. Again, the Lakers.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
Williams, that's for two, and the Heat get another bucket right there.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
Williams has gone 5 of 6 in field goal attempts tonight. Shot on the wing, and another basket for the Lakers.
I give him credit. He didn't have much confidence going in the first half, but he's picking up the pace here.
Napier kicks to Haslam. Good on the three-point shot. Haslam's got 33 points.
His work at the offensive end has been phenomenal. Maybe reason number one, they're ahead.
Sacre, good.
The assist, Steve Nash.
Here's Napier. To the right side. Here's Haslam. No good with the triple. Here's Clarkson. And stolen by Napier. Puts up a three. And he gets it to go.
That's his second three-pointer of the half and his third overall.
To the inside. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I'm glad they didn't try. You don't want anybody getting hurt out here. Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just total obliteration. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Heat.
But, Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out Clark, this kind of punishment to
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
The Heat shooting has been wild, 76%. That's just unbelievable. Got that one up quick. That's now 22 points for Danny Granger.
Well, it's a wrap, fellas. No way you come back in this one.
Not anymore. Any chance of that happening went out the window a while ago.
Well, their offense has kicked into gear, but it seems to have arrived a little bit too late.
And as a coach, that can really be frustrating. I mean, your guys were stumbling along for most of the game, and now, when it's basically over, they finally decide to come alive.
And he's doing all he can to keep his team in the game. Hasn't missed a single shot.
Puts up a three, and that one's good. Haslam's got 38 points.
Well, they're going to walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
A very solid performance in a lot of areas for them.
So it's Miami now. Here's Napier. The rebound by Sacre. Lakers shooting 66% right now. This offense getting everything they want out there. That's good.
Fantastic pass. He turned that one into a pretty easy basket for his teammate.
Clark, and they can just let the clock run out here.
No argument with that W.
The feed now to Williams. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession.
Super defensive play. I mean, if that pass gets through, it's probably 2 points.
And he knew that. He knew if it gets through, it's a score, so that's why he sold out for it and got a hand on it.
Napier kicks to Granger. For three. That's good. And so...
Chris.
Presented by Sprite, the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal on 2K Sports, and the NBA season is about to begin. In this game, we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder against the Golden State Warriors at their home, Oracle Arena. And for the Warriors, it's always an exciting time of the year as fans and other players and coaches around the league all getting a first look at how they might be shaping up for the upcoming season. Serge Ibaka, some thought he should have been an all-star last season. This guy gets a lot of things done.
Yes, he's a legit two-way player.
And a look at the dazzling arches of the Bay Bridge and beyond it, San Francisco. We've got NBA basketball in store for you. We're live at the Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. The home of the Warriors, live on 2K Sports. It's been waiting for. 2K Sports and the NBA present our Wednesday afternoon affair. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Taking a look at the Thunder. Ibaka at the 4 with Perkins at the pivot. Russell Westbrook out there with Reggie Jackson. And it's Durant in at the small forward spot. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline.
Well, it's easy to see the kind of impact Andrew Bogut can have on a team. Since coming to the Warriors, he's been the anchor they need. And they've gone from one of the worst defensive teams in the league to one of the best since his arrival.
The Thunder shooting their first free throw of the game. That one misses for Durant. And Steve, Kevin Durant, truly one of the best scorers, and the statistics would show that league-wide every year in last season's MVP.
Well, he's improved his game in pretty much every category, whether it's rebounding, ball handling, passing, defense. Incredible to see a player who is already historically great just take his game to another level.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
Thompson with the rebound. Golden State's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And the basket by Bogut.
And with Kevin Durant, his goal is to become the greatest player in NBA history. Nothing less. That's what he's striving for. He sees that potential in himself. Believes it is there, and I think that motivates him.
Risky shot there. Size-wise, I mean, he easily comes out on the short end of the stick, so to speak.
With the nice high release, he had no problem getting it off and knocking it down.
And what I see with Durant, he's fallen in love with the process of becoming great. The hard work isn't so hard for him because he truly enjoys the process of working to get better at basketball.
And Iguodala drops them both.
Andre Iguodala, one of the elite athletes in the NBA. Great ball handler, and when he gets to the rim, he's right up there with LeBron James as far as being one of the most high-percentage finishers in the league.
Now, here is Ibaka. A stupendous finish in traffic. Ibaka's got his first basket.
Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over it.
From deep, Iguodala. Good.
You know, as great as Iguodala's strength and athleticism are, I think it's his IQ for the game that really sets him apart. I mean, you see all of that in his alertness and anticipation defensively, and also in his playmaking on the offensive end. 5 buckets without a miss. That's a fantastic start.
It's Durant on the wing. He's covered by Iguodala. That one from long range. Durant's got 5 points. So far.
His shooting percentage is really solid so far, fellas. Good start to this game for him.
Well, and for Iguodala to savvy off the court, 2 guys. One of the attractions, Steve, for him playing in the Bay Area, connecting with the area's innovators and the venture companies.
So he's a bright guy. And, back in 2011 during the labor negotiations, he actually spent time interning with a major bank. So this is a guy with a bright future beyond basketball.
If you just look at the numbers, you are not seeing the real impact of Kendrick Perkins. I mean, he is just this mountain at the rim as a protector of the paint. It really makes it hard for opponents to get easy shots. Because of his presence.
And the Warriors with possession here. 7-point differential. Here's Lee. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Lee's got 5 now. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. You know, Steve, with Perkins, the defense at the rim might be the best thing he brings to the table. He is a solid defensive player for sure all around, but his ability to make life miserable on inside shots is special.
Well, I think he's one of the elite low-post defenders in the league. You know, when he has to go against the big scorers down on the block, whether it's Tim Duncan or Hibbert, he does as good a job as anybody because of his strength and his intelligence, just understanding what he's facing night in and night out.
Lee outside. Connects from three-point range. He's got 8.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Well, that's 3 of the last 5 makes, having been behind the three-point line. So, got to make some adjustments defensively.
Shot's good by Durant.
Well, his scoring this quarter has been off the charts, and the complexion of the game as a result may change.
Curry kicks to Thompson. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Durant with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. And that one's good. That's 12 points for Kevin Durant.
Nice start for him. 5 of his first 7 shots he's made.
There's the feed to Bogut. Trying his luck deep. And it's Durant with the rebound.
Well, there's a reason he's open out there. The defense not really respecting his ability to make that shot.
And the shot is good.
And he's looked pretty good to start. 6 of 8 now from the field.
The Warriors leading. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
How about that for a response?
He will say they can give the 3 as well as they can take the 3.
Durant for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Bogut's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Pulls up. Again, Golden State.
The defense has done very little to slow them down so far.
As you said, the defense has able to stop the barrage from outside.
Well, defensively, they need to do a better job of, 1, pressuring the ball, disrupt their offensive rhythm, and then you've got to get to shooters, especially when they're shooting as well as these guys are.
Now here's Westbrook. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. It's stolen by Ibaka. Perkins against Iguodala. Perkins kicks to Jackson. For the 3. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Westbrook. 18 points for Kevin Durant.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Shot's good by Lee.
He has really put his foot on the pedal this quarter, doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
Now here's Westbrook. Outside Durant. And the Thunder, another 3.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
Curry against Westbrook. And there's another one for the Thunder.
Both teams on fire right from the opening tip.
Pedal to the throttle, Steve, just like we like it.
Here's Bogut. And what was that about? Not a good shot right there.
You know, Golden State historically has always been a dangerous offensive team, but it's really their defensive improvement that triggered their elevation into the upper echelon of the NBA.
Offensive rebound. Here's Perkins. Back to Durant. Fades back. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
And his stroke has been dead on. Inside, outside, wherever. The shot's just falling for him.
Curry passes to Thompson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And the Warriors lead by 2. And the defensive improvement for Golden State has kind of been piece by piece. They've had the right strategy and motivation, certainly, from the coaching staff. And obviously, Steve, a healthy Andrew Bogut has helped.
Yeah, I'm just impressed with what they've done the last couple of years in terms of their attitude, their personnel, the mindset to become more defensive-minded, and a much better rebounding club as well.
The wide open look for Durant. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. When you have the explosive talent, Clark, the Thunder have, you can compete with any team, and that's a big part of why they were a top team out west once again.
You know, a lot of people wondered if they had slipped from the elite teams in the West, but again, Kevin, they proved they are still amongst the top teams in the league.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And he gets it to go. And the Thunder with the possession here. Trailing by 4. Here's Jones. Green with the rebound.
And as you said, there were questions about the Thunder heading into this last year, but it showed they're still part of the elite group. Boy, the floor really opened up for him there.
It sure did. A good job getting it started before the defense can get itself set.
Here's Lamb. Misses the three.
Right from the start, they've been aggressive on the glass. Most of the rebounds seem to be going their way.
And, Steve, I think they are ready for the fight today. Well, you know, the Thunder really do a lot of things well. There aren't many weaknesses when you look at this team. Playing in the way at West can be a real marathon, but the Thunder, you know, they're built to handle it over the course of a long season.
Warriors leading by 6. Deep 2 from Rush. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston.
Very positive opening quarter for them. The shots have been falling.
You know, the shooting percentage would be nice if it stayed.
Look out, man! Really shaking.
Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, now's when they need a little spark anyway. That's flat out embarrassing.
And it's Golden State with another.
Well, they've really come out on fire with the killer instinct here, absolutely torching it from beyond the arc.
And stolen by Spates. They push it up 4 on 3, wide open. Here's Barnes, and it's Golden State with another.
They've made one basket after another since getting this game started, and you wonder, is the blowout in store?
Too early to say that and go there, Steve, but it has been pretty ugly so far.
Lamb, good. Here is Livingston. 6 points for him. Deep 2 from Rush. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. And the Warriors lead by 10.
Well, they had a pretty good grasp of the game plan coming into this one. That's been very apparent.
And anytime a team gets a double-digit lead in the first quarter, Steve, you could be headed for blowout.
On defense, Golden State. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Collison. Right through the D for the layup. And the Warriors with possession here. Here's Barnes. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston.
Defensively, this team is just giving up way too many open looks.
You're exactly right. And to battle back, they've got to shore that deep.
Wow. Look at that athletic play. Incredible.
Wow. They'd love to get more of those, the easiest 2-points possible. And on a fierce finish.
Yeah, and that's exactly how they're going to cut into the lead, Kevin.
Yeah, that's why they've got to tighten up their D. And I'd be surprised if the defense allows any more free runs to the hoop like that.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, they've definitely had the hot hand from the three-point line so far. Always nice to start out like that.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
On the floor for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second quarter. Terry Jones out there with Nick Collison. Then it's Jeremy Lamb. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Morrow in at the shooting guard position.
Well, you look at Jeremy Lamb, physically 6'5", almost a 7-foot wingspan. Jumps well. He's got all the tools to be special at both ends of the floor.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kevin, there's no doubting that center Steven Adams came to the league ready to rumble. As Kendrick Perkins put it, he acts like he grew up on the farm chasing hogs. But Adams said it had more to do with growing up playing rugby. She said it was, quote, a combination of that and trying to survive against my brothers and sisters. Keep in mind, he's the youngest of 18 siblings, Kevin.
He doesn't mind taking some licks, Doris. He just keeps coming. Thank you. And the 3 ball is good. Lamb's got 7 points.
And for Lamb, really the only physical... knock is that he needs to continue to get stronger, get friendly in that weight room. He's still under 200 pounds, and his high center of gravity means he can tend to get pushed around a little bit, but that's nothing that strength won't eliminate. So the weight room has to be his friend.
Outside, Jones. Here's Collison. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
On the Thunder making a switch here. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Steven Adams. Durant comes in for Jones. Jackson is checked in for Anthony Morrow. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Lamb. And Jeremy Lamb, Steve, sort of a late bloomer. He didn't become a starter until his senior year, in fact, in high school.
Yeah, he was lightly regarded, and even in his 2 seasons at UConn, he battled inconsistency at times, but a solid start to his NBA career. Good size and length and shooting ability.
Perkins is checked in for Oklahoma City. Here's Westbrook. Durant attacking. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead. You know, that putback's about as easy as it's going to get. You have to put a body on someone down there.
Well, no box out, that's the result you get right there. Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, man, he's got so much power.
And the basket good. And that's now 9 points for Steph Curry.
Might as well just take it into his own hands and make that big lead even bigger.
Outside for Durant. Jackson drives in. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Jackson's got his 2nd basket. Warriors leading by 11. On the wing, Thompson releases. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
What a floor leader he's been at the offensive end.
You know, he's done a terrific job of moving the ball around, sharing it, dispersing it, and running the show.
And Durant gets double-teamed. He dishes it to Perkins. Oklahoma City moving it around. And Ibaka kicks to Durant. Sinks the three-pointer. Durant's got 29.
And he does it again. What can you say? The defense continues to allow him to get open out there. They've got to know that he can knock down that shot. Put somebody on him. You know, this Golden State team is clearly on the rise, but they're not without weaknesses. A bad turnover differential and free throw differential. Both things that have plagued this team.
That one goes. Count it.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here. There have been a number of nicknames floated around for Kevin Durant. Everything from the simple KD to the Durantula. But the internet came up with a good one for him last season during his hot streak, calling him the Slim Reaper. I like them all, though.
The shot by Curry, no good.
Great look, disappointing result.
You know, most times he knocks that one down.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Warriors leading by 9. You know, one of the nicknames, guys, that came out regarding Durant was the Slim Reaper, and it caught on pretty quickly. Durant was only lukewarm to it, which is typical of Kevin. Doesn't want to bring a lot of attention to himself. Steve, if I remember, he said he just prefers KD. Am I right? Or the servant?
Yeah, that's right. The servant he talked about, which reminded me of Tony Kukoc's old nickname, the waiter. But it tells you everything you need to know about Durant. He prefers to be known from a moniker that serves others rather than glorifies himself. That's Durant.
Westbrook dishes to Durant. Back to Westbrook. Outside Durant. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Now a timeout called by Golden State. At this point of the game, always important to stay focused. And while the coach goes over the game plan, these players are getting a much-needed chance to rehydrate and refuel with Gatorade. And guys, we know the drill well. All three of us drinking the Gatorade too.
Yeah, no right. I mean, Kevin, people have no idea the fatigue that can set in during a telecast, and so it's important for us. To stay hydrated all game long.
Clark, you're always hydrated.
Yeah, I try to be, but it's usually with a combination of H2O and Gatorade.
I love Gatorade. And look at Steve, he has a Gatorade shirt on.
Yeah, he's really immersed in the Gatorade.
Yeah, gotta love it.
Left side, Westbrook. In low to Ibaka. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Ibaka's got 6 points in the quarter.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but their cutting, their movement together as a unit that's led to that.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. It's going to be Lee shooting. Serge Ibaka picks one up there. Lee no good on the free throw.
Well, David Lee, a 2-time All-Star. Over the past 5 seasons, he's averaged about 19 points and over 10 boards a game. Impressive numbers.
Warriors on D, off the inbound pass, and it's blocked by Curry. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Warriors leading by 10. Thompson for 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Thompson's got 13 points.
Yeah, guys, it's his consistent shooting that's really helped get his team into a position they're in right now.
And Durant, here we go. Count that one.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
And the Warriors with possession here. From deep, Iguodala. Another 3 for Golden State.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
And that one's good. Durant.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint. I guess the good news is they've taken away the outside shot.
Well, you know what? It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they're going to allow inside looks as easy as that. This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Yeah, I don't know, Clark. I think there might be even more defense in warm-ups. I mean, this is kind of embarrassing.
It's Jackson with the drive. Good on the shot. Jackson's got 6 points. Warriors leading by 13. Curry kicks to Iguodala from deep. The second chance effort. Shot's good by Lee. 14 points for him.
Well, if they didn't look at the scoreboard, you'd think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Yeah, I like the energy they're playing with here, Steve. I mean, a nice uptick in their second chance points.
And Durant gets it to go.
Got to give him a lot of credit for the way he's played personally, trying to bring his team back.
Here's Thompson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
You know, he's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
The drive by Jackson. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Here's Perkins. That's good.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
Yeah, that's 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed on good looks right at the rim.
Iguodala, that's good.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. That's 4 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been three-pointers.
Durant against Iguodala. Outside Durant. Perkins trying to break loose. And again, Kevin Durant. Durant's got 42 in the game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
Outside Jackson. Westbrook against Iguodala. Westbrook passes to Ibaka. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That's on Andrew Bogut.
Well, what an incredible journey it's been for Serge Ibaka. Growing up in the Congo during a terrible civil war, the tragic loss of his mom to a stroke, the streets so unsafe that she couldn't leave the home to go to a hospital. To go from that to where he is now, man, an indescribable contrast and an amazing story.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Adams, he's checked in for Perkins. Perry Jones comes in for Kevin Durant. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Reggie Jackson. And Jeremy Lamb subbed in for Russell Westbrook. But they get it back. Ibaka goes in. And that one is hammered home.
Up strong off the offensive rebound.
What a play. They can cut this lead down if they start converting more of their second points.
I'm with you there.
Yeah, but you wonder, where were those earlier? They're just hustling more now.
And Ibaka planned as a youth to escape the Congo and find a way to provide for his family.
Well, and it's a big family, too. I mean, he's the third youngest of 18 brothers and sisters. Pretty incredible. And now he's not just helping them, but he's making a huge difference for thousands of people throughout Africa, supporting orphanages, hospitals, schools. I mean, what great work Ibaka is doing.
Nick Collison's checked in for Serge Ibaka. 30 seconds left in the first half of the game. Good!
This defense is giving their shooters free rein to operate from behind the arc.
That's right. I think it's time for them to start closing down. You've got to run shooters off that three-point line.
Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to 12 on the bucket from Lamb.
It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm.
Shoots a 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
That's now a dozen straight points coming off wide open three-pointers.
You know what it looks like to me out there, guys? I mean, it looks like All-Star Weekend out there. We know how much defense is played. There's actually defense during the All-Star Weekend, no D.
Rush with the steal. That'll do it for the first.
Yes, Kevin, I'm here with...
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And What was most impressive was that his decision-making and shot-taking was very disciplined and efficient. Really an excellent half.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Whether it's been from mid-range or in tight end, he's taking only what the defense has given him, and he's not trying to do too much. I love the flow and rhythm he's playing with here.
Steph, Clay, and Dre on the perimeter. It's Lee and Bogut inside. That's the Warriors 5.
This is great. Three-pointers going down quickly at both ends.
Yeah, it took them no time to answer back on that possession. When you face the Oklahoma City Thunder, one of the things defensively that you have to prioritize is keeping them out of transition. This team is long and athletic, and if they get out in the open court, you're in big trouble.
Thunder trailing by 18. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Perkins got 6. Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Got a piece of it. Durant with the steal. And the Thunder pushing it up now. And it's Perkins with the jam.
There's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set up, and you can get some easy hoops that way.
Well, and the steal made it possible. It all starts with the defense, and they could use a few more sequences like that one.
They get the rebound.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Curry dishes to Thompson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Thompson's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Warriors. Durant attacking. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Durant's got 44.
You know, something we're seeing less and less of these days, that little finger roll.
And Durant sends it back. Bogut again, Golden State. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Shot from 16. Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got 8 points in the quarter.
David Lee, very light on his feet for a big man. He played tennis until age 12, and that may have contributed to his mobility, but he can really move around the floor for a big man.
Here's Westbrook. Rebound Bogut. Bogut's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Iguodala. And it's Golden State with another.
Now they read the defense perfectly that time.
Thunder trailing by 21.
And David Lee, tremendous feet and excellent hands for a big guy. Really good touch catching and finishing around the rim. Either hand. He's really a depth finisher, whether off the pass or on an offensive rebound.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Curry kicks to Iguodala. And another 3 for Golden State. And for David Lee, Steve, not just valued by his team for his play on the court, but also his presence in the locker room.
Yeah, a good teammate, makes a big difference in the community. Those things can really help and make a big contribution to team chemistry.
Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket. The Thunder have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field.
You take a risk with those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't collect it.
Now here's Durant. He's got 44. Goes up to the stripe. The kick out to Westbrook for the 3. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 3rd rebound on the night. The tray. Another 3 for Golden State.
This is unbelievable. What a shooting exhibition we're seeing out there today.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
And, yeah, another turnover, and we've seen this a lot today. I mean, this team has not brought it. No focus, no energy. That's why they're getting blown out.
That'll be a 5-second call.
And sometimes when you have a big lead like this, you get a little lazy, maybe a little sloppy offensively.
For 3, Westbrook. That's good. Westbrook's got 8 points in the quarter.
I wasn't so sure he could get it turned around after that poor first half, but he's got it rolling here a little bit in the second.
Kicks to Thompson. This one for three. Shot's good.
Absolutely on fire from beyond the arc.
Yeah, that's where he's getting his points.
No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
How about the response? Retaliation. Impressive, huh, guys?
I'll say exactly that as well. Nice job to recover those 3 points right away. That's a weapon they've been allowed to use at will today, Steve.
I'll say the defense has been ineffective trying to run shooters off that three-point line.
And Ibaka slams it in.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And he does it as well as anyone. Tremendous skill in the air.
The Thunder have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Jackson misses. The Warriors shooting an unbelievable 70%. You won't see a performance like this too often. Curry wide open. Another three for Golden State.
Wow. Wow. What a great performance from him. He's hit 3 in each half.
Feeds to Thompson. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And another thing they're doing is really taking advantage of fast break opportunities, scoring some easy baskets. Well, he's been a real positive factor for them today, although, you know, as a team, they've had a lot of negatives mixed in there as well.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of... feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
Yeah, not enough defensive coverage there to prevent him from firing that time. But yeah, I think if he's open, he's got to let that thing fly. Very productive game for him, but he's going to have to get some help from his teammates if they're going to win.
Curry gets the bucket.
Tell you what, until he cools off, you got to keep going to him.
Boy, you look at how Ibaka has gone from role player to key player since his time in the league, and he's done it by increasing his range and efficiency from outside, and he's done it every season. You really have to admire his work ethic. Everybody raves about the character of this young man.
And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in. Then for the Thunder, Steven Adams, he's checked in for Perkins. Collison comes in for Serge Ibaka. And Jeremy Lamb subbed in for Reggie Jackson. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Ibaka definitely knows how to improve his game, and if you look at his shot charts year by year, there are distinct changes in where he's getting his shots from. Who knows what kind of range he'll have in 2 years.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala.
Gotta love the finger roll up and over the defense.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. Gets an open look and hits. Curry's got 25 points in the game. Oklahoma City's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. And a final word on Ibaka. It comes in clumps to him, it seems. 1 year he started to make more baseline shots, Clark. Next year he started at the top of the key more. He's also looking at the three-point shot more often.
Well, that's exactly how you go about expanding your range if you're a player like Ibaka, Kevin. I mean, get really good at one shot and then progressively extend your range and move around on the court.
Durant uses the glass to finish the layup. Durant's got 52 points.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear. See the way he times his passes so well? That was a great assist.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. The Warriors pull it in.
Yeah, again, iffy shot selection there. Defender draped all over him.
Well, you got to understand who's guarding you in that situation. I mean, if he's on you tight, you can't just rise up and try to shoot over the top.
Well, that shot keeps him at 100% from the field this quarter.
That's good. 10 points for Collison.
And you can feel the pattern of this game, guys. They're working it inside, dominating in the paint, getting good shots at will.
Well, 4 of their last 5 baskets, guys, have been of exactly that variety. That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Right side, Collison. Dishes it to Adams. The shot's good. Collison making the play. Adams has got 5.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
And that one's good, Barnes.
This is incredible. It's been a three-point barrage since halftime.
Yeah, whether by design or by accident, it has been impressive.
And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Ah, textbook.
I'm glad he didn't go overboard and try to do too much.
Curry attacking. Here's Lee. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. He's got 16.
Room service delivery right there, fellas. Wonderful entry feed.
And it's Westbrook missing.
Well contested shot there.
And that's the key defensively. You got to make them work for it. Challenge every shot.
And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity. Good on the jump shot. Durant's got 56 points in the game.
He's really stepped it up this quarter. Looks like he's determined to get them out of this hole all by himself.
And Green gets it to go.
Seems like guarding him on the perimeter is not a priority for this defense, but it will become one if he continues to knock them down.
Lamb, and he drops it in from the low post. Lamb's got 13.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Curry kicks to Thompson. And another 3 for Golden State.
Back-to-back threes for him. The defense is slacking off a little.
It does look like their energy is lacking at this point.
Durant, the pass to Lamb. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got his 4th assist in this one.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
Yeah, and it's not necessarily strategic, Mark. It's just a matter of playing with more heart. You got to play hard, guys.
Now Westbrook. He's got 16. With 4 seconds on the clock, takes a big high bounce and goes in. Westbrook's got 18 points. Outside Curry. Here's Oklahoma City now, and Oklahoma City looking who they've got to start the 4th quarter. Terry Jones out there with Anthony Morrow. Then there's Hasheem Thabeet. Then it's Jeremy Lamb. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position. Outside, Green fires the 3. That drops.
And his confidence has come back since halftime after really a rough first 2 quarters.
Here's Thabeet. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. The Warriors shooting has been out of this world. 74% from the field. That drops.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
Agreed. I mean, you look at the points. I mean, they're getting a lot of baskets off of assists, so the offense is really clicking here. Well, every once in a while, he'll show us some pretty good moves around the hoop.
Green, no luck. Well, Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Here's Lamb. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And he had 1 in the first as well. He can be dangerous. Keep an eye on it.
Here's Livingston. And it's Golden State with another.
Wow, such a steady hand. He's the one responsible for getting them this late lead.
Can't argue with that at all, Steve. His shooting percentage has been off the charts.
Thabeet dishes to Jackson. And here's Morrow outside. Cannot hit. The Warriors go the other way with it. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Rush leading the charge. Livingston, that's good.
Well, it's been all about pace and space with them. Tempo, the fast break points, just a huge advantage.
Yeah, they've been looking to push it all the time and to get that early offense, and they're doing it well. The Thunder were the 2nd best road team in the NBA last year. Normally a jump shooting team might have trouble on the road, but they are just that good.
When you can shoot like this Thunder team can, you could play outdoors, Steve, and still find a way to win it.
Yeah, I mean, playing on the road or on the moon, it wouldn't faze them regardless. Their 25 road wins is a testament to just how unflappable this club is.
Knocked loose and stolen by Spates. To the paint. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Everything's falling now, and this lead continues to increase.
Yeah, it's just way too hard to keep up with a scoring pace like this. I mean, and that's why the defense is having a tough time.
Here's Jones. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
You know, every team in the league loves to have good size in the middle, but it does seem like the league is getting tougher for big men. You know, help defenses now, the allowance of zone defenses, you can sort of load up on players.